You're watching the TC MMA podcast.
Now it's a time. Let's jump into the main event. Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Kind of ridiculous. Miocic hasn't won a fight in almost 4 years, but here we are. Now let's look back real quick. This is how it happened when Jon Jones captured the heavyweight title. Let's go, Jon. Trying to get underneath once again. He tapped. It's over. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Dude, this guy's the best in the world, man. Wow. Woo! Let's go. Francis Ngannou's going to have to come back now. That didn't take any time. Wow. Straight to the takedown, the back. And Cyril can't believe it. You don't want to talk to anybody right now. Wow. The fans are like stunned. That was fast. Light heavyweight champ. Now the heavyweight champ. 3 years of time. Paid off. All the questions are answered. Fans are chanting USA. So he made quick work of Cyril Gane in that fight. And almost, I mean, even said, not almost, but said more or less that he was kind of disappointed. It only lasted, 124 seconds, somewhere along those lines. He remembers sitting on top of the cage and thinking, man, that was fast. That was fast. And yes, it was. He would have liked a longer fight. Stipe, in his last fight, was against Francis Ngannou, and this thing didn't last long at all. Stipe comes in and takes a left. Man, that hurt. Boy, Ngannou looking strong here in terms of striking. And really focused and confident here in the second round. Oh, when he blasts Stipe with a left and a right. Here we go. Stipe's in trouble. Left, another left, the right uppercut. Stipe's in trouble. And now Stipe takes a left. Oh, and it's over. That's it. And new heavyweight champion, baby. The longtime heavyweight champion is no more. And we have a new heavyweight champion, baby. Just as predicted. You can get on me about the predictions if you want to, but when it comes to the main event, our record is impeccable. Francis Ngannou as well made quick work of Stipe Miocic, and that's why many people are questioning this fight, right? Think Tom Aspinall is more worthy. Not only did Stipe lose his last fight years ago, he hasn't won in like 4 years. But nonetheless, we get this fight. Jon Jones says Stipe is the greatest heavyweight of all time. Of course, that's how it's being built up. But the key word there is was, not is. He was one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. But this is 4 years since he's won a fight. So how's this fight going to go? Well, Jon Jones is a major favorite. So let's jump into it right now. In the heavyweight division at UFC 309, this is for the heavyweight division title. Let's go. Current champion, Jon Jones, takes on old school champion, and I mean old school, Stipe Miocic. We'll explain as we go, as if you don't already know. But Jon Jones is 27-1. It's ridiculous. Miocic, 20-4. But listen, he's been out of the game for a little bit. Both guys 6'4". Miocic, 42 years old. You heard that right. 42. Jon Jones, 37. Jon Jones, 5-inch reach advantage, 85-80. Both guys stand right-handed. Jon Jones, 4.3 significant strikes per minute. Stipe, 4.8. Both guys land like 2 takedowns over the course of 3 rounds. So you might get 3 or 4 takedowns in this fight. And, it's a big fight in an old school way because Jon Jones is still right there. I mean, he's still legit. He's still one of the best in the game. That's why I got him number 2 on the dude list, if not the best in the game. I mean, he's 27-1, and the one loss wasn't really a loss, right? I mean, it is officially, but it shouldn't have been. And Stipe hasn't had a win in 4 years. So that's the situation at hand. Many people want to see Tom Aspinall in this fight. We didn't get it. But Jon Jones, when you look at his numbers, 95% takedown defense. So it's going to be hard for Stipe to land a takedown. He won the belt against Cyril Gane by submission. That's his only heavyweight fight. So all the other fights are meaningless, right? But you beat Cyril Gane in the first round and
hold Cyril Gane to like 6 significant strikes, land 2 takedowns and just dominate him, forget about it. Now, here's the interesting thing that people are scratching their head. Well, first of all, Stipe 68% takedown defense. All right. But he lost to Francis Ngannou by KO. Now, I didn't realize he beat Ngannou back in the day. I forgot about that. But Ngannou KO'd him in the second round to get the belt. Or that, I mean, you got to go back to Daniel Cormier, his last win. Daniel Cormier has been in the broadcast booth for what seems like forever. His last win was against Daniel Cormier, August 15, 2020. You're talking over 4 years since his last win. And he beat Daniel Cormier back-to-back before sustaining a loss in the first fight. Before that, he beat Francis Ngannou. But all those are from 2018 to 2020. So how's he getting this fight with Jon Jones? Because Jon Jones wants to fight. Why? Because it's the easiest fight to take. Yeah, it's a legends fight, but this fight shouldn't last more than 2 minutes. Jon Jones should just dominate him. Okay? Now, how will this fight play out? Maybe, you know, I hate to say it, but maybe Jon Jones lets him stick around for a while to make it look like a good fight. But in reality, Jon Jones should dominate this fight and finish this thing in 2 minutes. It's plain and simple. He should win, move to 28-1, and then either you retire or you take on Tom Aspinall. We aren't having anything else, and I feel bad for Tom Aspinall because he might have to wait for a long time. That's just the MO of Jon Jones, as we've seen. But listen, I love the guy. He's number 2 on the do list. He's going to dominate this fight. He should. It's just not the fight that he should be involved in. But Jon Jones moves to 28-1, gets the win here. Heavyweight division for the title, main event, UFC 309. Real simple. That's the way we see it. Jon Jones should win this fight and should win this fight early in dominant fashion. But I have a weird feeling that he's not going to make quick work of Stipe just because of what he said, you know, winning the last fight in disappointment in just over 2 minutes over Cyril Gane, right? He wants a better battle. Can Stipe really give it to him? I don't think so. But I think Jon Jones wants to be in there for a while and make it look like a fight, which is going to be a weird situation because then you put yourself at risk. If you're Jon Jones, just go in there and get the quick victory the way you know you can.
He's gon' fight, wait, he's gon' fight, wait, hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height, yeah. Bringing that thunder with all his might, saying step up, wanna fight, hold up, think twice, gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon, walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass